Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Alien Isolation. Now this is a game from 2014 and I do believe this game needs no introduction whatsoever. The story is you are on a spaceship hiding from the alien and well, you need to get out, but the alien is smart. The reason it's smart is because it's using a path engine, so essentially it will actually react to different interactions, sound, movement, something weird, and essentially just luck. And you as a human are very much out of the luck because you are against the ultimate predator. At least that's what the internet reviews says, because I've never played this game. So today's the day we can actually take it for a benchmark spin and see what gives. So when it comes to the requirements, the minimum GPU they want you to have is a GeForce GT 430 with at least 1 GB of video memory, and recommended GPU is actually a GeForce GTX 660, which if I'm not mistaken was somewhere around 2 GB or so. And when it comes to the CPU, the minimum is Intel Core 2 Duo E85000, and the recommended is actually a 4 core, so it's either a Core 2 Quad with a Q9650, which is the top of the line 775 socket, and the predecessor, probably the most popular CPU of those days, was a Q6600, the CPU I had. So in all honesty, this game does require a little bit of system performance. So anyway, we have an i5-96 that outperforms these CPUs by a huge margin, and we have 4070 Ti. So let's just jump in, enough chit chat. So first and foremost, we're going with a 4K native, no vertical sync. Everything is cranked up for the field of view, and everything else is set up on as max level as the game actually allows. And as you can see, there's not too many options we actually have here to play with. The biggest impact back in the day was the shadow map resolution. Now this setting would actually take a pretty huge chunk of GPUs on their knees, specifically NVIDIA. I'm not sure how this actually performed with AMD cards, but NVIDIA, it just doesn't like shadow map resolution for whatever reason. So yeah, we're gonna start a new game. Subtitles are on and we're gonna see how it goes. MSI is right hand side, so let's jump straight in and yeah, see how we fare. We're gonna start with novice because yeah, never played this one. Let's go.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Okay, here we are. Right, okay, so what do we actually have? So in this very contained space, we're pulling 3.2 gigs of video memory allocated, 6.3 of RAM, and we're way above 60 frames, which is probably what we want to have. Well, that's interesting. I guess we have artificial gravity here. Let's sign in, see what happens. Explore the Torrens. Oh wow, this is such a throwback. Now, if you remember the original Alien movies back in good old everything, then yeah, these are they should be very familiar to yourself, and I think that's exactly the reason they went with this theme. So yeah. And we can already scavenge some things. And we need to get dressed. Okay, fair enough. I think we searched everything. Let's go for a little stroll, shall we? You guys keep an eye on those frames. I'm gonna keep an eye on everything else, actually. Okay, let's see. Q. The control scheme is actually pretty normal, it just requires me to get a little bit used to. And we cannot run. Can we take a shower? That'd be great. Yes, perfect. Look at this. We're getting clean. And somehow the health bar now is showing, so maybe this is replenishing our health. Okay, where would we... Oh, I guess we just got our clothes. How cool is that? Interesting level design. You are actually stumbling upon your own stuff when you explore the ship. That is not bad at all. Yeah, let's give it a good save. Right. Oh, that looks like Wally. Nice. Okay, so far the frames seem very consistent. I don't see any big drops or dips, which again, you can tell me this is a 10-year-old game, but in all honesty it looks actually hella nice. I wouldn't want to say that this looks actually worse than any other game I've seen so far. Attention to detail, it's kinda all there. Kinda, to an extent. I'm not saying all the way, but still better than something else. Caution. Lounge, something else. Something else. Let's go with the something else. Obviously you probably will learn what all of this means, but this looks like a med bay for ourselves. CO2, O2 filter control, access for science and technical officers only. Look at this, power management systems. I mean, this is nice. I'm not saying this is Starfield level or, you know, anything in between, but I do like attention to detail when it comes to little nooks and crannies around the ship. Even though it's, you know, just a copycat of a movie / game, but still. Now, this effect would definitely cook your GPU back in the day. I'm pretty sure when this game came out, some people felt very strongly in regards to its optimization, but ever since it's been out, and people are still playing it in 2024, don't get me wrong, it's been played all the time. It's not like, you know, they just decided not to play it one day. It's been played all the way, so I'm pretty sure there's a couple patches and updates done for this. Hence it's running so smoothly. But yeah, frame rate wise, we have simplified reflections.
Samuels,
Oh good.
Did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Speak to Samuels. Okay. Keep closed at all times. Now, well, I guess we're not keeping it closed at all times. Right, let's go find Samuels. Obviously, I'm not gonna drag this out too long. I do believe we will encounter the alien or see how exactly it got on a ship or what happened and how, but all things considered, this is actually setting a pretty nice premise so far.
Taylor, good morning.
Oh, the infamous
Really,
table.
It's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol station.
Looks like we're up.
Ah, we're going for the bridge. Okay, Taylor, lead the way. Getting some Star Wars vibes here, but okay. Look at this. Am I supposed to do anything here?
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a whale in...
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Well, that's an introduction if I've ever seen one. we go. Right, we're still getting 3.3 gigs of video memory, 6.5 of RAM. So technically it's all okay. I think we're saving a lot. Now granted I might be eaten by an alien in the next minute or so, but this is more about the performance than the game itself, and so far I can understand the appeal. This game actually does look good. I'll give it that much. Space flight control. Obviously it's non-working. Employee lounge, we can actually run as well. Employees only. Let's check out the lounge, which is closed. Great. Do we get a flashlight? Something? A working Joe, okay. Ain't this nice, we're getting some sound here as well. Now, granted this game is better played on headphones, just to really scare the living bejesus out of you, but you know.
Hello? Anyone here?
That's a big station. Yeah, I guess this is where the exploration and survival actually starts. We already have things we can get, probably to help us with crafting. Use this terminal. Which one of them all? Ah, there we go. Departures. Okay, so we're going the right way. That's good. Oh wow. Central AI. Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we're getting into the grips with reality of what is happening here. That's kind of neat.
Doesn't anything here work?
Find a way to restore power to the shutter. I was kind of under the impression that's how you did it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, honestly, this game plays very well for its age, and considering it runs flawlessly on Windows 11 is just a bonus, really. You know, like, it's just... Oh, what's the code? Journal. It was probably for the private stash, wasn't it? Guess I need to pay a bit more attention to the details. Let's have a look-sees real quick. Yep, 0340, there you go. Nice. Okay, we created a medkit. That's not too shabby. This is also where we enable the power. I would assume there's a bit more exploration required to find the power switch and so on and so forth, but I would want to say we are on the right track here anyhow. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. The Alien Isolation is running absolutely fine. So yeah, it's currently on sale on Steam, so if you want to get it, grab it and enjoy the space horror yourself. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Over and out.